I'm not gonna sit here and act like looks don't matter. All right, especially being who I am. I don't say this to slap you guys with my penis, but I am quite an attractive guy. But even then, I wasn't always attractive. And even being attractive, because arguably I was pretty attractive in high school, but I didn't really get the results that you'd think somebody attractive would get. And it had nothing to do with my looks. It wasn't because I was ugly externally. What was that? It wasn't because I was ugly externally. It's because I had nothing going for me. I was just in school. I didn't play any sports. I was not really ambitious. The only thing I really did was work out, and even then, I very much half-assed it. Like, I didn't take working out seriously until like 2021, and more than anything, I just didn't have a story that people could invest into. I didn't have anything people could invest into, people could see and be like, oh, I want to be a part of that. I want to be a part of his life. I want to be a part of his journey. I didn't have any of that. I didn't have any of that. I didn't have the vision of making this YouTube channel. I didn't have the vision of building anything worthwhile. I kind of was just letting life happen to me. And you can get, you know, some people are fine with that, but are they really? And if they are, is that really what you want? Somebody who just is fine with you just remaining stagnant. You know, I don't see that as a bad thing. I don't see that as I don't see people wanting more out of you as being like, oh, people just want me to be Mr. Perfect. It's not that. It's not that. People just want something worthwhile, man. We just want to see something worthwhile. We want to be around people who are doing something. At least I do. I want to be around people who are working towards something, who have a vision, who know where they're going. They might not know exactly how to get there, but they know where they want to end up. They know where they want to be. I'd want to be people around. I'd want to be around people who are like that. I wouldn't want to be around 16-year-old me at all. Not even the age difference. Let's just say if 16-year-old me grew up and remained exactly the same, I wouldn't want to be around that motherfucker. I wouldn't no. You couldn't pay me to be around that guy. Just letting life happen to him. And I absolutely would not want to be friends with the 2021 version of me. He was even worse. Because at least 16-year-old me, at least he wasn't pessimistic. At least he wasn't like a doomer. 2020 me, bro, terrible. You don't want to be around people like that. That's the thing for both men and women. You know, if dudes don't want to be around that, you know, it's like, I'll give you an example. If you're ever out with the boys and they're all laughing and you're angry about something, more often than not, bro, they're not gonna break their back to figure out what's wrong with you. They're just gonna keep laughing while you just sit in the corner mad. You know, people don't really stop for you. They might ask you what's wrong, but if you just continue to show that you're angry and you just don't want to have any fun, they're not gonna stop having their fun. They're just gonna go have the fun. They're gonna go have their fun. You know, they're just gonna keep laughing and just exclude you. And it's like the same thing with women, bro. The same thing with women, you know, men and women. I think we both react the same in that regard. We're different in many ways, but in that regard, neither of us want to be around somebody negative. That doesn't mean that the moment something bad happens to you and you show some type of like sadness or anger, that doesn't mean that nobody cares. It's just the mindset. Like if you just carry that anger with you at all times, you just carry that negativity with you at all times. This like victim mentality. Nobody wants to be around that shit. You sound like a bitch. You sound like a bitch. Okay, she left you. What are you gonna do now? What's your plan now? Okay, she broke your heart. What are you gonna do now? You know, you going around telling people like, women ain't this, women ain't that, women ain't bad, they don't want to be around me. Because, yeah, bro, it's because you fucking suck. It's because you fucking suck. And I think the first step you need to take, is acknowledging that. Just sit in the mirror. Just sit down and look at yourself, whether it be in the mirror or on your phone, and just tell yourself that you suck and that you need to change, that this version of you sucks. All right, if you don't have any friends, if people don't want to be around you, if women aren't looking your way, if dudes aren't looking your way, it's because you fucking suck, dude. All right, if you were somebody that was worthy of being around people, if you were somebody that was worthy of having as a friend, you'd have them. If you were somebody worthy of a relationship, you'd have it. But you're not. So acknowledge that and do the work required in order to obtain that. Do the work required in order to be somebody that people want to be around. Do the work required in order to be somebody that women want to be around. Don't just sit on the internet and complain like a little fucking bitch. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody. And that's all I got, man. Y'all be easy.